Oh, I'm so glad that you made it. It's been what, 5 years? Jeez, it was crazy when it turned out you were the long-lost fairy queen. Hey, I watch you on TV sometimes. You're a great public speaker, though I would cuss less. Oh, F-bombs are a sign of power in fairy? Then you are a very powerful fairy. Oh, I knew you were going to ask that, and so I prepared a little picture show for you, just like old times. Okay, as you may know, Joss and JH Media are killing it. They've been named #1 by Forbes 3 years in a row. And I hear he's also engaged to some supermodel neurosurgeon. Mr. Darling, however, has re-retired and he's traveling the world with Mrs. Darling. He says that they're like newlyweds all over again. He then went into intimate detail and I got grossed out, so I had to make him stop. But he's happy, and since he's no longer at the Chronicle, John is now editor-in-chief, and Smee is his part-time assistant, but he also runs his own wine bar, Johnny Corkscrews. It is a shame that you couldn't make it to their wedding! See, I wanted to throw rice, but John was like, it'll make a mess, Peter. And so instead we made an umbrella arch. Oh, they're great. Oh, and speaking of great, Michael finally came up with a really great invention, the Snorsicle. It turns snoring noises into soothing music. It has sold millions, and with Lily's help, they were able to invest it and turn it into billions. And that means that Michael can afford his own working Voltron, teddy bear themed. And Lily swears that her pool is filled with the tears of her enemies. She also started her own clothing line, the Tiger's Tail. Exactly. And I don't know if you know, but Wendy has had 3 more best-selling advice books. And last week was the first episode of her new talk show, Dear Darling. Can you believe that her first guest was Derriere Diva? Next week, Ellen. Me? Same old. I got another 24-issue pickup of my comic book series, The New Adventures of Peter and Wendy. You know, the first graphic novel won an Eisner. And as you know, Wendy and I traveled to New York, Paris, and London, and a whole bunch of other places. And Tink, it was amazing. How are we doing now? Well, that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about, Tink.
We wanted to talk to you about. Because, Tink, Peter and I...
We're pregnant!
Oh, thank you, Tink.
It's a girl!
Oh, well, we're leaning toward the name Margaret. What do you think of that? We like it too.
Oh, listen, Tink, before you go, I just wanted to say thank you. Without all of your support and trust and love, none of this would have ever been possible. I will never forget our time together.
Our adventures.
And no matter how far apart we are, no matter how much time passes, know that we will always be grateful to you. That we will always be your friends. Okay, get out of here. You know the way. Second star to the right, and straight on till morning.